Mm-hmm. And we're back. With a new streamer. Me. Boda. Primus,
We
you still
swapped
there?
over. Yeah, I'm
We
still
swapped
here.
over. Just like that. Just like that. As easy as that. I'm actually not used to do this, so I may... right, let's do this right. Are you watching the stream as well?
Now pulling it up. Just so I can keep an eye on the chat, I can interact with the guys, and yeah. So at least if you hear me lag, it's not going to affect the stream at all.
Glorious 1080p. Right, who's the first one across the line?
It looks like, well, Skunkburn has literally just answered that question straight away with a 1:31.5.
And Skunk. Who's next up here?
Let's have a little look-see. Looks like Joker
on
just
mediums
set
as well.
lap. Yeah, the only one who's not on the mediums is WOR Stretch.
Is that like I'm seeing rain?
You're joking!
Rain.
So Braver Container
rain.
said in the chat.
Yeah, he did, yeah.
I think WOR Stretch has just been handed P1 and Q2 on a silver platter.
He'd be thanking but that. But then we don't know what the race is going to be. But who's that? John? Yeah, that's one thing you're going to have to watch out for, Primus, is I can't see who's left session and who hasn't because little thing for the stream. Well, no, just keep an eye on it because I have little box. You know the streamer box at the bottom of the screen. So I actually can't see who leaves and who doesn't come back and all that type of stuff. So you guys got to switch on to interest now, aren't they?
They have to. It looks like that. I mean, the rain's only just started, so if anyone's on the harder pound tyres, they have a chance to finish at that time. But it looks like the pressure is on because the transition will happen soon, and 8 cars have already set laps on hard tyres. So it's a matter of a battle to set a lap before it's way too late, because it looks like now the rain is worsening. So
yeah, Patron just said in the chat as well. He just dashboarded. Crap.
Yeah, he's back into the session now, so he should be okay. I'll keep an eye out in case anyone does lag out, but it does look like it's going to be a scary time because, again, the top 10 need to get through and set a lap. If they don't, they're out.
That's it. Simple as that. Brundle 7th, 32.4. Not bad.
Oh, so he might be safe there.
Briz. PMT Briz in LaFrare. I can't see these times increasing. Oh, he must have validated that.
Is it me, or when you go into the France pits, it makes a weird like beeping noise, and it sounds like you've just walked into an arcade? Oh, Jake Moore is out. Or is he retired? No, I say Senna, sorry, that was Senna.
Two of them have done that. Can you check on the race director?
Yeah, he's just retired from the session. He's not got terminal damage by the looks of it. No, he's just retired, I think.
He's retired? Okay, fair enough.
He's happy with his lap. I think
it's Shea got a bit wiggly there. See that?
Oh, I think the rain on the back taking its toll.
Yeah, I just went on to Shane for a split second. You just see a little wobble out the back and just correcting and kind of, again, so much runoff space. If that was any other track, you'd be in the wall and spin around.
Oh, this is not good because AMS Phoenix is borderline there. So it looks like Bodder. I'm not sure if this is accurate, but by the looks of it, because the rain is hardening, worsening, sorry. We might be oh, Shane! He's struggling! And I'm thinking now, because 10th place hasn't got a time set yet, they're all going to have to go on to the Inters. It's going to be a battle for 10th place.
Oh, God.
That's probably going to be as intense as the battle for pole. And the man with the cash sets a 136 dead, but it looks like these times are because of the lack of grip from the rain.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Shane, 37.4. Yeah, the rain is really having an effect on these guys.
Right now, the man with the cash is in the sort of... he's one of the drivers that's sort of, He's at risk. We don't know how he's going to get through.
Oh, the back end is very happy on these cars, isn't it?
Yeah, the cars actually hate going forward. Oh, and oh no, WR Chosen has not crashed. Never mind. I saw him go off the track and I was like, ooh. Shane's retired from the session. Don't think that was by... Yep, Shane crashed. Shane crashed. Terminal damage.
Yeah, it's on the back, just started the front straight there. Or back straight, sorry, to say. With the DRS on. That's DRS on, yeah, it is.
Oh, dear. It doesn't matter if it... I mean, like... whatever track we're on, you know, if it's raining and you lose control at high speed, that will come fast.
Yeah, it's such an exit coming on there. I know where he crashed. It's just at the start of the straight, and you want to get such an exit coming out onto the straight that you're just flooring it. And if the back end says not having it, it's going to come around on you. That's the worst thing about a Formula 1 car as well. You can't really save it because the engine's at the back. All the weight is towards the back. You've nothing at the front, kind of weighing it down a small bit to try and help you.
Man with the cash has retired as well.
Okay. So as I said, Primus, we're gonna battle here for like 10th place.
Yeah, because right now Joshua Dosh thinks he might be safe. I don't think now the weather is suitable for the dry weather tyres because we are starting to get standing water on the track. Yeah, standing water is forming. Chosen has he has DNF'd. I think he might have got. It says DNF for Chosen. No, sorry, that's Shane.
There you are.
I think he actually did retire. I think Chosen's just not going to bother.
Whoa, John Digby goes round. It's alright, it's only a bit of polystyrene, guys. Go on, light up the rears, that's it. Bring it around. There we go.
Oh, John. Well, I mean, like, that was a nasty backspin there, you know. Just went around the corner too fast, and it's because the rain just... I can see there's so much standing water on the track now. No one's going to be able to go out on the dry weather tyres. Skunk Burner is the first one to say, yep, I am not dealing with this, and he is straight out on the inters. Yeah,
I think basically if you didn't set your lap in the first 5, 6, 7 minutes of Q2, your back's up against the wall here. And that's what John Digweed has and Phoenix has and Riz has as well, unfortunately. This is
we'll keep an eye on Skunk Burner because he's a quick driver. We could actually find out from him the overall pace of the intermediate tyre.
That's true. That's true. Could be just testing as well. If anyone's in the chat, what's the race meant to be like actually? Is it full wets? We're talking inters. If it's rain, for how long? Are we going to see a dry spell? Anyone at all in the chat? I know just apparently 13 people watching this.
So, Skunk Burner is now on his lap. He gets a good run for it. Oh, and he's struggling a little bit with grip there. Obviously, just because the inters are perfect for this condition doesn't mean you're going to have the best run ever, because the rain will make you slip no matter what. So, yeah, Skunk Burner.
I find this corner here awful hard.
I don't like this one. Too much fast right-hander is.
Yeah. You can see it there.
And then,
as soon as you give a throttle. It's very hard to defend as well on this front back straight as well. Yeah, top notch, you're right. Might not get faster than that on inters. I think that's it. I think probably seal the deal.
So it's a good thing we did switch, because I had a tiny lag spike there. But what was funny was it only was like a half second it happened. And it basically caused Skunk Burner's car to have the engine glitch. So the car went from going normal to going through
screaming at you.
Yeah, it was fine going into the straight, but then coming out the straight is when it had a panic attack.
There's 2 minutes left here in Q2.
I don't think the intermediate runners are going to beat a 1:36.0.
No. And if anyone, Skunk's going man to do it.
Skunk. He said, like, he set a time in the 140s, and I think, it says everything. I think now the people underneath the man with the cash, including his teammate PMT Briz, are not going to be able to get that performance.
Do you know what though? I know one driver here actually did a rain dance for this.
Oh,
he
do
wanted
tell?
this. Brundle.
Oh, Brundle.
But yeah, I was talking to Brundle was it last night or this morning. He says I'll be doing my rain dance. I kind of laughed when I saw it. And he lolled back at me. But he did his rain dance. He got rain. So for those 1,900 drivers or 1,800 drivers I say out on the grid, if you're all wondering why there's rain, talk to Brundle.
Here's the thing though, we might get rain for qualifying, but the race could be dry for all we know. The game's just basically throwing everyone for a loop. They'll be preparing themselves for a wet race, and then, dry conditions. Although we haven't had a weather report yet.
No,
no.
you wouldn't like a weather report.
Yeah, because Jake Moore says good job we went straight out, indeed. But if we can, if any of you drivers that are in there currently at the moment, no. If we could get a report. Is everything alright there, bottom?
Yeah, 100%, dude. 100%. Just watching to see what type of times we're expecting Skunk to be doing here. We'll go on to John Digby now in a second. Yeah, he's not improving. Let's see what John does.
Now I'll go over that slight bit there. See how John can do.
This corner here, like, you take that flat out so you can. Oh, and he's doing it as well in the wet.
Oh,
the back end. You could feel it.
Yeah.
Couldn't you? You can just feel it in the car. You feel the car is saying, no, it's not happening. But he just managed to collect it up. Fair play to John. Good bit of driving there.
Dry race.
Dry race? Is that what someone's wrote down?
Yeah, Jake Moore.
Oh, nice one, Jake.
So basically, all the rain has done is cause a huge little topsy-turvy moment in the qualifying.
Yeah. And Stretch is the man that said it on. Let's have a quick look here at what was fitted. Was it? Oh, best. Okay. So if you look at it here, everyone's gone for mediums in the top 10 except for Stretch. Stretch has gone for softs.
Yeah, Stretch just said, I think Stretch knew the rain was coming. It was dry, and he just went, you know what?
But he must obviously be two-stopping on the race. Do you reckon?
Yeah, I think he will. But keep in mind though, just because there's rain in this session, it doesn't mean you're not going to start on these tyres. Remember, if you make it into qualifying 3, whatever was your fastest time that you set in the session, so obviously if it was a dry tyre that you managed to set a lap with before the rain came, you are still starting on that tyre. You are not safe.
Like, if Stretch does well in Q3 and he's near the front of the grid and he'll get a great pull away on the softs. But I don't know if that's worth it. You're saying you're putting all your eggs in your in the basket, saying, yeah, I want to go fast in qualifying, but the race you're looking at potentially a 2-stop. But that could be his plan.
Well,
okay, so we lost Briz, Shane, Phoenix, John Digweed, and Chosen there, unfortunately.
Okay.
I guess that's just part of the rain. Just didn't get out in time. Didn't get a chance to lap.
It looks like we got someone cheering on Peppermeat in the chat.
Salami! Did we talk about this last week, Primus, didn't we? Peppermeat. And you said to me, what is peppermeat? And I went, maybe salami. Salami!
Yeah, salami.
Oh, look at that Q3!
Oh, wet Q3.
Blame Brundle.
Oh
Blame Brundle. That's all I'm going to say, guys. If you're watching this, blame Brundle. He did a rain dance last night. That's what you got now.
It's full on wet as well.
Yeah, it's full on wet, yeah.
Oh my god, this is actually the first time full on wets.
Yeah, like you missed your braking point, that's it, your lap is ruined.
We've got an interesting Q3, I'm excited.
Let's see who's going first out there. Skunk's out.
A4.
Out on track.
ABB4.
Man, Tor, how are you getting on?
Oh, look at that! I know he's on cold tyres, but here's the thing, especially with the rain, even if you get as much heat as you can into the tyres, the rain will cool them down. So it will be hard to maintain correct tyre temperatures.
Top Notch just saying our two-stop can work, but you got to make overtakes. It is a track you kind of can make overtakes, but you got to get them done. You don't want to get stuck in traffic. And do you know what as well? I just thought as well, Primus, with Q3 being full wets, that means the guys have saved softs.
Yeah,
for the race.
Chosen. They are Chosen than everyone else because Chosen obviously used a set of whoa skunk burner.
It's very true. Might as well.
Okay, yeah. I mean, it's on his outlap. I didn't know if he was what was doing. Anyways, so everyone Chosen as well because he's used up a set of softs to set that time in Q2. Everyone gets a free set of soft compound tires, as you just said, and I think it works as well for anyone who's going for a softer strategy.
Yeah. So, well, depends. If you have time, you could. That's extra set of softs could really help you set fastest lap, say towards the end of the race. Maybe if you're, there's a good gap between you and the guy behind you.
But like me personally, I always like an emergency set of hards. So I prefer to stick to balance.
Oh yeah.
Setups, me personally, because you never know in your race you might perfect qualifying, but then in a race something might go wrong. You might get a bad run. You might clip a wall. You might have an accident. You always need to have plan B, C, D, E. You need to prepare for any scenario.
You do. Yeah, Torres was saying this track does not look nice in the wet. Like, I agree with you, buddy. It does not look one bit nice in the wet. That's what we're doing on board here with Skunk. It just looks like he's just giving half throttle, getting what he can. I think Skunk actually plays with no traction control. So, fair play to him.
No traction control in the rain.
No traction
control. Is brave.
Isn't that incredible? It's actually very well here. Nice and easy as well on the throttle.
Somus has just said in the chat, you're not allowed to do that, it's in the rulebook. What do you mean by that, Patronus?
Yeah, I don't know what he's referring to here.
I think he may be referring to what Skunk Burner did in in his outlap, because he was on the straight and he wanted to get onto his lap quickly. So on that that little 90-degree turnish sort of bit in the straight.
He went straight through it.
Instead of taking that corner normally, he just went straight over it.
I don't know. That's Mara Stewart's have to look into. If it is even a thing, as Patronus is claiming, I don't know. 47.8, okay. Who's next? Can you see who's going to be next round, Primus? I think Magic Mark is going to be around soon. Okay. Which one was Skunk cutting all the corners, gaining time? He did that in Q2 as well. Okay. Yep. Don't know really what to say to that, but okay. Is Jake Moore coming down to set his lap? Okay, we're back there, Primus, are we?
Yep. Good thing we did swap. Good thing we did.
So obviously the rain is affecting your connection.
Yeah. I think it's safe to say my internet's having a bad day.
You've already ticked the box, have you?
I have indeed.
Nice one, dude. Some real strugglers here with this. Doesn't look fun at all.
So, before I disconnected, Skunk Burner on that large straight in the second sector, on his outlap, instead of going on the track normally, he basically went straight through it, so he didn't even take it normally.
Mm-hmm.
So in a way, he gained time, so he could get his lap done quick.
It was an outlap. Again, I'm not going to comment on it. That's if as Petronas claims it's in the rule book, it's in the rule book. So be it. That was it. But I don't know. I don't remember seeing the rule book, but I guess we'll have to see after.
Rain's getting intense on the screen. I know obviously rain hits hard and all that, but like I was looking at
really
the
intense
before I disconnected, and it wasn't that bad. I look at it now, and it looks like it looks immensely like it looks horrible. The amount of rain.
Horrible. Absolutely
like, I can't even
horrible.
See a thing. It's like fog as well as rain.
Give a shout out to Gary and Trevor who joined us in the chat. Duffing up as well. Says, Jesus, it is wet. Let me tell you, it is wet. Probably better off doing onboards, I think, rather than like look at the rain. The amount of standing water on that is unreal.
Yeah, man with a cash in second place. That is an amazing run from Joshua Dosh. DP
That's
Roberts,
what you want, yeah.
provisional pole.
So now we want to see which guys really excel in the wet, wet specialist. I use that with quotation fingers. But there's such a difference there, like 47.8 compared to 150. Like 2 seconds worth of a difference, like in Q3 alone. If this was, Q1, you could say, okay, fair enough. Wow. 21 viewers, thanks for tuning in tonight, guys. This is round 8.
Buffalump says I'll be disqualified within 2 laps. Yeah, with the laughing emoji.
Yeah, top notch. It's like it is a monsoon. Yeah, that's exactly it.
Yeah, actually, that's an accurate description.
I think that's what in F1 97, the game, I used to describe it as monsoon weather.
Oh, classic game.
Again, that's how old I feel.
I feel old now thinking about those kind of games. I mean, I remember F1 2000. Like, those were the days.
Great game. Yellow flag, sector 2. I presume that's just someone slowing down, giving someone space.
The man with the cash ran off the track.
Oh.
Oh, he is struggling.
Oh, he's struggling, right.
He's got to be careful. If you keep on driving on the outside of the track too much, it disqualify him.
I know your car is an internal combustion engine, but it runs on petroleum, not hard notes.
Oh, no wonder he's doing it. He ran out of fuel. He's just staying up. Hey, okay, I can understand now. I thought he just ran wide and then, But, well, fair play to the man of the cash. He kept it nice and clean and stayed out of the way. That was really good work from him there.
This is a crazy Q3 session. Like, the amount of water out there is unreal.
This has to be, all of my time in RSF1, one of the craziest qualifying sessions we've had.
The Brundle's about on a lap. Like, let's just ride on board here with Brundle. You just see the rain. Like, Brundle is on wheel, but again, he's very light on the accelerator.
This rain dance might be his biggest downfall.
Well, he prayed for rain, so he got it. Let's see if he can stick it on pole with it.
Here we go. So let's see how he can get a good run into here. Oh, a little bit deep there going into the corner, and a little tiny bit. Pepper meat and skunk burner out.
It's one thing I noticed, but this game is when it's you're on inters, you're on wets for the conditions that it is. If you're trying to accelerate, say on corner exit on the curb, the game doesn't like that. The tires don't like that for some odd reason. So whenever I try and give full power, yeah, he's there.
Brundle just full on drifted. That fast right hander. I was in the team. I was on like the broadcasting sort of bit, and then like I just sees him drift across the screen. Like if that was like a crossover for Need for Speed and Formula One, that would be the moment there with Brundle.
Yeah, Duffel Up's put in the chat there. He's saying Bodo will be loving this sideways ever when Tor comes in going sideways. Yep. Oh, Brundle goes on pole.
47-2. Brundle came out of nowhere.
Now, does Skunk have time to
Roberts?
Roberts, he's next, is he? No, he's not.
Yeah. Oh,
Skunk
spin
is.
out. Magic Mark span out in the first and second sector.
No, it's not going to be good from the Magic Man.
He's not going to be able to get to another lap, so I think the Magic Man, is staying in P4, and unless one of the lot beneath him sets the lap time.
Who's going to be the next one to cross the line, Primus?
It looks like it's going to be Peppermeat. No, it's not going to be Peppermeat. It's going to be Roberts.
Roberts, okay.
Have a little look through all the cars, but they're all still on the sort of straight going into the fast right-hander. So for now, Roberts is probably just about in front. Let's have a look-see.
Yeah, Roberts is in sector 3. Can't really tell where Skunk is. Skunk should start in sector 3, I think.
Yeah, he's now
him.
just
yeah, so Roberts
behind
from first one across.
Cash. Oh, this might be a good lap, actually. He demolished him! Wow! 146.
Whoa. What did he do there?
I don't know, but he found grip. An crazy amount of grip.
That's crazy. As Skunk's about to go over the line.
Oh! 1.61!
Wow.
It's just basically...
I say Brundle is kicking himself now. Yeah, Brundle must be kicking himself now.
Peppermeat and P3! No! Oh, Brundle must be really unhappy right now. Peppermeat just shoved him off the group. Third place from Peppermeat. Well done.
That's fantastic.
So that is an incredible starting lot. So Skunk Burner P1, Roberts P2, Peppermeat P3, Brundle in 4th, Stretch in 5th. Okay, then I want to get see there.
Because when Brundle got pole there, I was like, yep, that's his. And then the rest of the guys are coming in with their times. That's crazy. Do you want to go through the top 10?
Yeah, so Skunk Burner, provisional pole, well done to Skunk. DP Roberts in 2nd, Peppermeat is in 3rd, while Brundle is in 4th after unfortunately getting knocked down by everyone. Stretch in 5th, so the Renault are back-to-back. Josh of Dosh, the man of the cash, in 6th. Magic Man is in 7th. Joker is in 8th. And the Red Bull of Senna and Jake Moore complete the last 2. It has been a pretty interesting...
Crazy.
But no, it's going... The way...
Starting to lag there with me, Primus.
But, you know, we're going on to the as well.
Alright, let's hope no one raises up.
Dry, all good. From what I got told by Jake Moore, it's dry. Am I lagging again?
Yeah, I was going to say you're sounding like
Am I all good, buddy?
Now you're good. Now you're good. Now you're good. I was going to say there, like, the guys are going to have to readjust now their setups for the dry. So hopefully no one raises up. But I think everyone in this division is fairly good. Oh, Primus has left the party. Let's hope he comes back. Don't know about you guys, but that was pretty crazy of a qualifying session. Q2 was crazy as well. Obviously getting out, setting your fast lap on your slicks. Q3 then, those guys coming through with some really fast lap times. Now we're going to have a dry race apparently. Hello, Primus.
Yeah.
You're back.
My internet hates me with a passion.
You've ticked the box. You're all good for your audio
Yes.
included. Nice one. Primus has joined. Okay, so you're getting back into the game as well. Nice one.
Yes.
You must have really lagged out.
Oh yeah, it is bad. If I lag out again, well, you keep watching the stream. I'll fully reset if that helps, and then we'll set back up. So we'll wait for the race start at least, and if I have another laggy spike, we'll let the race get underway, and then while you're watching over everyone, I'll quickly back out and then reset myself and get myself back in.
Mental, chicken oriental, says Duffalump. Yeah, very clear, dude.
No,
That's a good one. That's a good way to put it.
Orientation on the winner chicken dinner. So now we just wait. Matter of when Roberts is ready, and then we can get Formula 2 underway.
Yep. Kind of excited now for this because it's going to be a dry race. We're going to see hopefully some intense racing. At least with this track, you can go side by side for most of the track, which is good to see. And you have that bit of runoff area. I know I keep going on about that runoff area, but it's a lot of runoff area, so you can really challenge someone.
So just play the waiting
Predictions
game,
for top
everyone.
3, Primus?
That's a good question, actually. I definitely know.
I know because I said it.
Brundle. Fair play. Brundle is definitely a contender. He may be P4, but that doesn't mean he's out of it yet.
Skunk and the Magic Man definitely are going to be there.
Skunk and the Magic Man. I have to say Peppermeat, actually. Peppermeat has got a good, strong, race pace. And because he's higher up, it means he's got less interference in the middle. So Peppermeat could come out strong.
Yeah. I know. I think it was Magic Mark who was messaging me earlier on today, and he says himself and Skunkburner, they practice together. And he says anytime they practice this week, they've always finished within a second of each other. Imagine that, a whole 50% race, and you finish just within a second of each other. That's crazy. Okay, we'll see
you go
ups.
over the grid for the formation lap?
Do you want to, or will I? Or?
I can do it if you like.
Yeah, sure, go on.
As soon as we get the timer finishing, we can get this show on the road. Roberts did ready up first, so unfortunately everyone else wasn't ready. That's your fault.
Well, he waited long enough. It's all good. He waited long enough.
So let's go from the back to the front. So season 4, he's in last place. And then you've got, it looks like we've got a Hat of Junior who wasn't ready, but he was given the appropriate amount of time. So season 4, last place. Patronus in 19th place. Junior is in 18th place. Charismic 17th. The Kebab Man. Pie Eater. He's in 16th. WR Chosen is in 15th in the Alfa Romeo. We've got a little bit of a bundle up going on the track. John Digweed, 14th place. AMS Phoenix in 13th place. He had a really good, strong qualifying, but unfortunately 13th place after the rain came down. Shane in 12th, PMT Briz in 11th, the Red Bull of Jake Moore and RSF1 Senna, 10th and 9th. Joker is in 8th. Magic Marks is in 7th. The Magic Man fell back a little bit, actually. Man with a Cash is in 6th. WR Stretch is in 5th, so really good run there from the Renault, actually. With Stretch in 5th and Brundle in 4th, so really strong game today from the Renault team.
Yeah.
Peppermeat is in 3rd place. Salami, he's in 3rd. It sounds actually really weird when I say it like that.
Yeah,
You've got
it does a bit, doesn't
Salami
it?
lurking in 3rd. Then you've got Roberts, he is in 12th. And then the Skunk Burner, he is in the 1st place. You know, the man with the furnace, and he's just throwing the skunks in. He's getting the fuel.
Yep.
Yeah, it's looking like a really good grid lineup. I'm looking forward to seeing this getting underway.
It looks like Magic Mark might be having connection issues. He seems to be lagging a lot. If you go on board there with Joker at the minute, Joker is having to take evasive action to get past Magic Mark.
Yeah. Oh!
That looks really bad.
They're going to the back of it. Oh, that's risky there. Because obviously Marks is having a little bit of a connection problem, but then again, you know, I have one as well.
So are you? Sorry, I had to throw it out there.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even going to deny it. But the Magic Man is having a little bit of an issue. I can see he's a little skitty. Alright, so the same old, you know, you keep an eye on the front, I'll have a little look at the back.
Gotcha, Primus. Just waiting for Josh Season 4 to line up here.
Oh, so Shane fell quite far behind. He's going through all cars to...
He's warming his tyres. Just warming them up. It's all yours, Primus.
Rightio. So 5 red lights in round 8 of F2. And away we go. So Stuntburner gets a good run, but Roberts is getting on the back of that car.
Oh, Roberts straight away on the outside!
Oh, move
sorry.
by Roberts! And Peppermeat moves to P2. So a good move for Peppermeat. Well, we had a little bit of contact in the back there. I saw bits of wing flying, and it looks like Pie Eater, Stretch, and Patronus. We've got a handful of cars that's fallen far behind. Charismix is lagging. And a little bit of damage. Oh, Charismix! Oh no! Pie Eater went on the inside of Charismix, and Charismix caught the Mercedes trying to go down the inside.
Not good for Charismix.
He's
falling back as well, Charismix. Yeah.
So John Digweed, Piter and Charismix have not had an amazing start, and the thing is Charismix is actually trying to put pressure on Junior. But Roberts,
they're already spaced out already. That was fantastic. It's like as if you caught the front guys just napping. Round the outside in turn 1 was a fantastic move.
That was perfection. That was complete perfection of an overtake. I have to give him credit where it's due.
Yeah, definitely. They're all starting to space out as well. I wasn't expecting so much spacing out already.
Except for Skunk. He is still on the back of Peppermeat.
Interval. There we go. How about?
That's right. So is keeping up with Skunk Burner, but Skunk's going to make the move on the straight down the left-hand side of Peppermeat, going into turn 1.
Whoa.
And it looks like Skunk Burner sticks it.
Nice one. Well done, Skunk. I just caught the end of that. Thankfully, my fingers are fast enough for that. Oh, but that Peppermeat's under attack by Brundle.
Jake Moore's fallen down behind. He's down 10 places.
Did he pit or something on?
I think no, he's not pitted. It looks like he might have had wing damage. He's lost.
Brundle goes past Peppermeat.
Oh my God! Peppermeat is not having a good day, but look at that. He's immediately retaliating. Peppermeat is in the slipstream of that Renault, going down the inside of Brundle and going into that left-hander. I don't even have a name for that corner, so we'll just call it
he's
a
challenging
corner.
him to it.
Oh,
look at his side by side. He's not giving up, so he's not.
that is amazing defence from RSF1 Brundle. Really good. Peppermint, he's immediately responding. He's coming down the inside.
This is brilliant back and forth action. Let's go on board here.
Oh my god, so Peppermint is on Brundle a little bit deep there, going into fast right-hander. So unfortunately, oh, the man with the cash has made the move on Peppermint!
Peppermint is falling back here.
Well, went from Brundle versus Peppermint to the man with the cash versus Peppermint. Peppermint is struggling to maintain the grip levels. I think it's just, you know, the pressure of the race, and also he's burned all of his ERS, so he's struggling. Brundle with a 3-second penalty straight away.
Looking good.
He's going to be hurt, he's going to be face palming after doing that, because, you know, he prayed for rain, he got a really good start, and then he gets a penalty. You know, he's only got to hope that Roberts and Skunk don't get the same.
That's crazy. Josh, season 4 is actually moving up. Look at this. He's on the back of Phoenix. He started off last.
He was dead last and he moved up 7 positions. So what a really good drive so far from Josh.
So we'll actually take it off the put on the tyres.
Junior, 3-second penalty. Now stay.
Nice little battle here with Senna. Senna stretch. The back stretch.
Oh,
Senna had to cut the corner. Oh, no bit of contact. He's fine.
Oh.
Yeah, he's fine. Great racing.
Check.
Briz as well is going to challenge.
You know what? It's just surprising enough. Oh! It's a fight for 7th place. He goes round the outside. PMT Briz on Joker, but he went wide, and that let WR Chosen go through.
This is fantastic. We've got a racing here so far, isn't it? Kind of hard to keep up all the time and so.
Oh my god! And side by side with the Ferrari and the Alfa Romeo. But Chosen's gone. Chosen took off somewhere and put season 4 into the outside of PMT Briz and takes him on the last corner. Listening to the penalty for speeding in the pit. Turn 1 action going on. Josh goes down the inside of pit and they make contact.
Whoa, they're going sideways. Oh my god, it's a big accident.
Oh my god!
And the worst part is
my game won't let me take clips. I can only take screenshots. Oh my god! And Chosen just dived down the inside completely on Shane.
Wow. Chosen has a bit of damage as well. That was a crazy accident. Sorry, I just paused there. I was like, I couldn't believe it.
No, I
see car spinning and hit like that.
But like Josh went from an amazing run. He took 3 cars in a matter of a few corners, and then just trying to get the move done on Joker, he just fell behind. But Chosen, what was that move? He and look at that. Chosen is struggling. Has he got damage? And there goes the Williams of season 4 having to cut across there. He's made up some position. No, he hasn't made up any positions, but still, it looks like WR Chosen and Josh, their races are going from bad to worse. Look how wide Josh has gone. Has he got any wing? He's driving like he's got... Yeah, he's got a broken wing.
Patronus and Shane here in battling for position. Patronus is down in front. Shane just ever so slightly behind him.
Oh, John Digweed's behind them. Oh, look at that. John Digweed's going around the outside on Shane, but Shane defends while trying to catch up to Patronus.
So hard to hear people of all timers.
Yes.
Josh with Dosh on the back of Peppermint.
Oh, look at
Stretch as well. Stretch is going to double take off.
Phoenix is out of the session.
There's so much action happening here. I need like 4 or 5 cameras to keep up with all this.
You know what's kind of bad? The incidents list is massive already, and we're only in lap 5.
Right.
Oh, the man with the cash makes
it. Josh with Dosh. Nice one. I don't know who it was, but I remember someone saying to me that Josh with Dosh quietly is confident about this track. So he's beginning to show that fourth place. Not so bad.
You know what's even better? He's catching Brundle. He's actually gaining on Brundle a little bit. So we might see a Ferrari on the podium because do keep in mind the first time we ever saw a Ferrari on the podium was F3 with 40 just last week in Canada. So Josh wants to try and make sure.
It took?
Yeah.
Jesus.
So, Josh wants to sort of keep the streak going, a second Ferrari podium, in RSF1.
If we jump on to from here, because it looks like Brundle, Josh, and Peppermeat, they all look like they're fighting, maybe?
EMT Briz is
they're
actually about
very
to make
close.
a move on stretch. Going into turn 1, going round the outside.
Whoa,
but he
that's the way to do it.
That was exceeding the track limit there. I'm afraid that was kind of deserved there, because that was definitely over the pit line.
He was naughty.
That was naughty.
If Tor is watching us now, I know Tor is going to naughty. Yes.
That almost sounded like, a bit of have you seen Legend? It almost sounded like, he was trying to do the voice of like one of the Craigs, just like, I'll tell you what, yeah, that was a naughty move, yeah.
No, it wasn't at all.
Excuse me, darling, can I have another penalty? I seem to have used up this one.
Charismatic, there 3-second penalty.
Oh no, Charismix. Shane made the move on Joker. What a move!
Yeah.
Shane literally just caught Joker napping and just, in I go.
Look at Skunkburner, he's really caught the back of Roberts. It's like 2, maybe 3 tenths in it.
This
so
is
you have a battle
actually
for first, battle for third, who else is the next battle? Battle for 8, you battle for 10th, battle for 12th. There's 4 cars in the battle for 12th. This is crazy.
This is crazy amount of battles going on. And look at that, the man with the cash has actually got a really good run on Brundle. I think he might try and make the move. Brundle's got barely any ERS. He's gaining slightly. He might be able to pull it off.
Turn 1. No, not happening.
Oh, down the inside goes
man
with the cash on Brundle, but Brundle immediately jumps back into 3rd place after Josh makes the move. But they're going side by side into the next coming corner. Who's going to falter? Who's going to stick it? It looks like it's going to be Brundle who's going to keep it going. But I'll tell you what, man with the cash is hungry for that position.
He's hungry, isn't he? He wants it. And I said this as well last week, and probably said it the week before as well. Josh with Dosh, the man with the cash, he's one of the drivers that is just like he's knocking at the door. He just seems to just get that bit of bad luck, get caught in traffic, and just able to show off his
there he
potential.
goes.
Oh, Skunk goes past. Skunk by side
Roberts.
with Roberts. Skunk gets it.
So we had 2 moments happening at the exact same time. Josh taking Brundle and Skunk taking Roberts. That we can't keep up with these fights. Come on, guys.
I can't keep up with all this. But I'm gonna stay with the leaders for a second, because Roberts is not going to allow that. Roberts is going to be all over the back of that Williams, looking for that.
He got a better run there.
Oh, he did. Oh, he's going to stick his nose. No, he's not. He's not. Yeah, he's just peeking, just ever so slightly.
Oh, and I'll keep an eye on the man with cash, because it looks like Brundle is going to try and respond while Peppermeat is, getting a good old look on that Renault.
Roberts looks like he's pushing the Williams along here in the front straight. No, Skunkburner's got a little bit of edge on him.
Skunkburner's got nearly 2/3 of a battery, while Roberts probably used up all of his battery to try and defend the position while Skunk attacked him previously. And the man with the cash holds off RSF on Brundle, but it looks like Brundle is going to get a bit of a better run, where they previously tried to make a little bit of a battle after the first couple of corners, but backed off. Brundle gets a better run through there, but Josh didn't, so it's hard to say. Oh, and the man with the cash goes wide, going off the track a little bit, but he's still fine. Joker, the 3-second penalty, and it looks like going onto the straight, Brundle might just be able to make the move on the man with the cash. Man with the cash is going to keep him off the slipstream.
Oh, he's weaving.
And he's going to stick it down the
Takes
inside.
the inside.
Goes Brundle on the man with the cash, and he makes the move. Well done to Brundle there.
Move, but he's got to get the exit out here as well.
No, and it looks like the man with the cash is now going to respond. And he backs off. No, he's not going to do it.
Oh, can you imagine dirty air off that car? So close to it.
Oh, he's keeping on that Renault.
Something I've noticed as well, since Skunk has took the lead, he's slowly but surely just pulling away from Roberts.
Yeah, and you know
It was
what the
2 or 3
worst
tenths.
part
Now
is?
it's nearly a second.
For Roberts,
Skunk.
Roberts has got no ERS, and Skunk literally just turned his battery off for a second. You know, he's coasting, but now Roberts is trying to make the attack. Skunk literally just shoves his his battery into overdrive and defends quite well.
Yeah. Ooh, we've stretched in the pits.
Ooh,
Of course, he was on soft, so wasn't he?
Don't you agree? If you hear from Stretch, when he goes over the pits, you'll hear like a beeping. It sounds like an arcade.
Yeah, so that's a little horn or something like that. They would let off in the pits, let the people in the actual pit area know the car coming, move out of the way.
Okay, I wonder what that was for.
A lot of pit lanes will actually have that. Or if you're actually watching F1, you'll hear a horn. Someone will be tasked with a little horn, and they have to press the horn whenever a car comes into the pits. Or if you watch, do you watch rallying? Rallying is
yes.
the same thing. Someone will blow a whistle before a car comes. That's basically get off the road. I don't know about you, but rallying, you watch it, and some people are standing right next to the road, like it's like.
Peppermeat is gaining on the mound with the cash.
Josh, yeah, Peppermeat slightly wide.
But it looks like Josh went too deep into that corner, and it allows Peppermeat to get a slightly better run and make up the time. Chose with a penalty. That's unfortunate. Ooh,
Was really catching up to him, isn't he?
Yeah,
really
Peppermeat
catching up
is
to
all
him.
over the back of him.
It's like as if Peppermeat is I wouldn't say walking up, but it's like as if his car is maybe coming
Josh
to him
in.
now because Josh is in, yeah.
Can I just
So
point
Josh
something out?
McDosh, he's the first to meet him as a pit. Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
Look what the Mercedes have gotten to after a very bad start, getting caught out and mass crash in the beginning with Charismix. They're already in 11 and 12th. They've made a really strong recovery after that incident.
It's great. Great to see. Let's see, nearest battle.
So, yeah, it looks like we've got a
Space
battle
out there.
brewing between Peppermeat and Marks.
It was a real shame though, because Peppermeat looked like he was catching on to the end of Brundle. We could have a battle for third, but no, it looks like Peppermeat maybe he's just saving his battery or something like that. Maybe that's why he's falling to Magic Mark. Oh,
Peppermeat's battery is
inside.
flat.
Flat as in like zero.
Yep,
flat,
it is dead. That is a dead battery. Mark has got 79% battery life, so Peppermeat's got no extra power to defend with, and Charismix has got a penalty. Again. There we go. So the battles are slightly widening now. You know,
The battle with the two Mercs, they're side by side. Long corner, one lifts, one doesn't.
John Digweed. Wow. That was, I don't think that was team orders there. I genuinely think both the Mercs fought there.
Whoa, okay. Pieter is damaged. Front right.
Has he?
Yeah, front right, that's why he's damaged.
Oh, and it's going to hold up June a little bit. Oh, it held up Junior there. It allowed John Digweed to get slightly more forward. Junior got a penalty.
Oh, Junior. That was him, but yeah, I think Junior was going to the pits as well, was it? No, he wasn't.
No, Junior didn't, but I was by Eaton.
Man with the cash outside of Patronus.
Oh, Peppermeat hit as well.
No.
Peppermeat got the undercut on the man with the cash. And it looks like Patronus is not going to bother to try and attempt to fight that. Wait, what? Oh, no, wait, I'm looking at Peppermeat. I just saw Ferrari 1 minute and then just like Ferrari disappeared. Oh, and the man with the cash is
Josh
wide.
McDosh really goes off.
Oh, and it,
Naughty.
and it lets him go by. That was just extremely naughty move there. Oh god. Like, these guys are like they're not giving an inch, you know, they are giving us a real fight. And Josh McDosh, you know, the undercut
Peppermeat right at the back of
work.
Junior.
Yeah, Peppermeat is now making the move, gonna try and go round the outside.
No, sorry,
Fast
Junior's
right
neck
hand.
to move Peppermeat.
Oh wait.
Oh, Junior right in front. The dirty air off that car. Roberts pits.
Peppermeat's going back in. He's took back 10th place. Junior is not letting him have that position, and they are staying side by side since the fast right-hander. And then Peppermeat just manages to get in front, but I'm not going to rule him out yet. Junior might make the move in the last corner, which he tries to, but Peppermeat, you know, he gets a better run, and Junior just goes a little too deep. And the man of the cash is now on the back of Junior.
Now with Brundle and who else was it after pitting? Skunk has to respond. Roberts pit, that's who it was. Skunk needs to respond now to Roberts after pitting. So now I would expect Skunk to be in now this lap.
Brundle's got another penalty. That's not good for him.
No, you know, he's not going to be happy with that at all. Shane's the current up to 5th. He's yet to pit.
Oh, Brundle has got 9 seconds worth of penalties.
Oh no. Shane is all over the back of Briz.
Yeah.
Brundle's also on the back of John Digweed.
Shane's going to actually make the move. Probably going to go down the inside, maybe on this fast right-hander, because Briz just didn't get a good run there, and Shane just got amazing speed through there. But do keep in mind that Briz is on the hard compound while Shane's on the medium, so generally in terms of grip, Shane's an advantage.
Josh and Junior going at it. Just so many battles, I can't keep up.
Oh, and Josh made the move.
Yeah, Josh got
Going down the inside.
Yeah, got that.
Good one. Brundle taking John
side by
Digweed.
side, John Digweed. Yeah. Skunk is not pitting.
This
Skunk is
could
staying out.
be risky for Skunk.
Okay, so
And Briz.
Roberts on the hards. Magic Max on the hards. Sen on the hards. This is kind of falling to Roberts, I think, currently at the minute.
Actually, it might not, because the gap between Skunk Burner and Roberts right now is 23.4 seconds. If Skunk can get in the pits quick, he might, just might, get out in front of him. I think that's what Skunk's relying on. Roberts has slowly cut that gap down to 23.3, so there's a slight marginal chance that Skunk Burner will come out in front, but it doesn't look possible. It doesn't look possible, really. I think Roberts might just take it, and Shane gets a penalty. Bad luck.
It's one that gets
Really
past Joker.
Oh, yeah.
One side now with Josh. Josh is going past the Merc.
He's got a penalty. Magic Marks is going to go down the inside with Joker. No, he's going to back off.
No.
He's going to wait until we can get another opportunity to maybe make the move. Joker actually
Skunk's
gets
in the
a
pits.
little bit of...
Skunk's in the pits.
Oh, this is crucial. Marks goes down the inside of Joker in the fast right-hander, and Joker is now going down the inside on the fast left-hander after that point, and it's just side by side. No, Magic Marks got a little bit more speed out of that. Never mind. And it looks like Skunk Burner might
okay,
have
so
just
Skunk's
done it.
X in the pits now. Shane's gone
Is he going to
past
fight
him.
Roberts on the way
Roberts
out?
is the background.
Oh my, Skunk Burner
Oh, they're
did
nearly
it!
side by side, nearly.
Skunk Burner did it! Roberts has got a 3-second penalty!
Oh no, Roberts! Don't want to see
Roberts
that. You want to see the battle.
That is incredible!
Oh, I knew it. They're coming out of the pits, and I was like, "This is going to be close. This is going to be very close."
I can't believe this. That is an
speechless.
amazing defence. That was amazing defence of Skunk Burner. If he would have left any later, Roberts would have had that position. But it looks like today, oh, the man with the cash has got quite a few penalties.
They're racking them up.
Yeah, well, we do know Duffalump because he actually got so many last time he raced. He got so many penalties that he actually got disqualified, and you know that's his achievement.
Okay.
Oh no,
Magic
sorry,
Man
man
gets
with the cash has only
the
got one.
job done. Yeah, the Magic Man's got past Peppermint.
Oh, nice. And looks like a
Roberts
Brundle.
though, which yeah.
It's definitely going to be a fight now to the end. Shane and Briz have to pit. Skunk Burner. Actually, no. This is actually interesting because Briz doesn't need to pit yet. He's got a hard,
He's
but they
good.
could go on. But he needs to pit though.
He does. He'll need to want mediums. I'm guessing he'll probably do the one stop.
If Skunk and Roberts get held up, it could allow. It could allow the. Actually, no. The battle for first is actually not too far behind because they're all still quite close together.
I need to sit down for a minute. Oof. How are you, Tomo? How are you, Mornix?
You now know how I feel, how I felt in Monaco. You know, it will get. It feels crazy. You need to have like a breather, like have a quick drink, sit down. You know, it gets really hefty. Shane has gone into AI mode. Oh, I think he was recording a clip. Oh, and he lost a little bit going.
Yeah, Skunk has passed him.
Oh, and Shane
Roberts.
Whoa! What was that? Shane
I won't comment on that. Yeah. Not going to comment on that one. Leave that as it is. Ouch.
That was mad.
That was pretty crazy, all right. As Magic Mark is on the back of Brundle now. We'll keep an eye on the time with Roberts. Yeah.
Well, Roberts just look at Roberts. Magic Marks gets an amazing run for that fast right-hander, and Brundle was just struggling on those mediums. I don't know mediums. Oh, I'm having a little tired there. He's on hards, but I see mediums.
Oh yeah, I had that last week. Yeah, it's not funny because you're calling that as you see it, but it's actually the wrong one.
Yeah. Oh, look at that. Skunk Burner is Roberts to trail him. Roberts is going to try and make the move. No, he can't. He's too far behind. Oh, whoa. That was a bit of a cut there. Going across that corner there. But, he keeps up behind Skunk Burner. PMT Briz is still in the lead, but he's got the pressure of Skunk Burner and DP Roberts gearing up right behind him. How will Briz defend?
He's going to back them. Yeah, he's going to back up the packer a bit, isn't he?
Yeah, it's actually allowing, because Shane has now got Magic Marks catching up to him. If Magic Marks catch up to Shane, I think Shane might let him go in terms of TV. And down the inside goes Skunkburner on PMT Briz. And it looks like Briz is now going to try and defend and stay on the inside, on the exit, but he can't do that. So Skunkburner is riding on Briz to hold off Roberts. But Briz has got nearly trying to hold on with the grip that he has left on those hards. Roberts has to try and get past that Ferrari.
Oh, bit of a lock up there by Skunk. He's okay though.
Yeah, and Briz trying and dedicates himself down to the inside to try and maybe take back his position from Skunkburner, but he couldn't do it because Skunk was just too far ahead, and it's allowed Roberts to now
needs to get past Briz. Yeah, Roberts needs to get past Briz now. That's the thing. Briz is going to hold him up.
Whoa!
Sector 3. Is that a Ferrari?
Yeah, that was a Ferrari. Yeah. Briz looked like he was going to stay out, and I think he realised he needed a pit, so he was like, oh god, Roberts is there, the pits, and then just... he managed to get in. He didn't get in trouble. He got into the pits pretty well. But it's now Skunkburner and Roberts back up in front again, but Shane in third, and Brundle actually got past Magic Marks.
Yeah. Now, Mark is on the back of Brundle, I think. Yeah, he is.
This is crazy.
I'll keep an eye on the time for the. We'll switch to it if we need to. This is crazy. Battles everywhere.
His left, right, and centre. This has probably been one of the most interesting races we've had in the F2 season because light rain in Q2, heavy rain Q3, and then intense battles in the race.
And it's just going back and forth. You can't really call it. Like at the minute, yeah, it's between Skunk and Roberts for the lead, but after that, it's pretty much anyone's game. Like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took the words right out of my mouth there, and Magic Marks is now all over the gearbox of that Renault, and it looks like we have a yellow flag in the second sector. No, I think someone just might have went a little bit wide and it just triggered off the flags.
As it does.
Shane's still staying up with mediums. How long can those mediums hold out for? They've currently done 16 laps.
No idea.
So Robert,
Tora says any warnings for skunk. I didn't see any warnings actually pop up for skunk. Did you?
I'll have a little look see for Skunk Burner. Skunk Burner has 2 warnings.
2 warnings. Okay.
I'm looking at Roberts. Roberts has he's got 1 penalty plus 2 warnings. Shane has got 1 penalty and 1 warning. Have a look at Brundle. Brundle's got 3 penalties. Let's have a look at Magic Marks. Look, Magic Marks only has 1 warning. So he's doing quite well.
This thing, oh, he's making the move, he's making the move. Back straight, he's taking the inside, and he gets the job done.
Nice one. PMT Briz has got another penalty. Brundle is going to try and fight back, going outside of that corner, and it just doesn't look like he can get past Magic Marks going against the fast right-hander. Magic Marks defending quite nicely, but now let's see what happens. Is Brundle going to dedicate himself going in? No, he's not. They both go a little bit too wide into that
understeer. Yeah, lots of understeer off those hards.
And now Magic Marks is behind his teammate. What is Shane going to do? Is Shane going to let him go? Or is he going to hold him up? Jake Moore with a 3-second penalty. Unfortunately, he was confident how he was feeling about his race, but unfortunately, it's just not gone in Jake Moore's favour today. Going on to the final straight. Magic Marks gets the DRS on Shane. What's going to happen here? The Pink Panthers are doing
Marks
team orders.
Whoa!
Oh my god.
That was close. That was closer than that needed to be. Oh, and a big fight now for Brundle. Brundle and Shane. Brundle gets past Shane. Oh, it makes the move. It's not there.
Shane hit Brundle.
Oh, burn it. Burn the back tires. Get it around. Get it around quick. Quick.
Oh no.
There's a car coming. No, too much. Too much Brundle. Oh, he's reversing now. He's reversing
John Digweed and Senna.
Brundle's definitely coming off the worst out of that though.
Oh my god. It's too much for me to handle.
Where's Shane?
Shane's behind Senna.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay,
John Digweed and Senna did really good to avoid the spinning Renault of Brundle. Brundle will not be happy about that. Shane has got no grip whatsoever. And, you know, the battle there. Good God. Josh of Dosh.
The man with the cash has got past Peppermeat.
Yeah. And Magic Marks is in
funny.
third place.
I'm watching this. And all I'm seeing is Peppermeat losing places. But he's still up there. Anytime I look at Peppermeat, he's losing a spot. But yeah, he's still 5th. You know, he's hanging around that 4th or 5th spot so well. I don't know. This is crazy.
And now the Red Bull of Senna is putting pressure on John Digweed of the Merc. That Merc was dead last in lap 1. He's in 6th place, and he gets a little bit of the back end kicking off there. Senna is in the DRS. Yeah, Shane's pitted. He has to. You know, his tyres.
John Digweed's 19 laps on his mediums, man. How can he push them more? I know,
right?
Someone in the chat there.
22 laps that they did on the mediums. And let's have a little look on the positions gained. John Digweed gained 8. Magic Marks has gained 4. MC Briz has gained 3. Pai to 6. Tronus and Junior have gained 5 alike. Interesting how many has been made, but you know, they've got 7 laps to go, and the battle is still going on. Senna is still all over the back of John Digweed on the straight. John is struggling, and Senna is all over the back of him.
But you know what, I gotta tip my hat to John Digweed. He is holding out there, like he's in 6th place at the minute. That's a lot of points to bring home for the Mercedes team. Fair play to him for holding out that long. He's doing a really good job. He's got a yellow flag, sector 2, whoever that is. It's gone. Just saw someone going wide. Doesn't matter.
That was a Renault of WR Stretch just going a little bit wide.
Jeez, I don't know about you. Primus behind me in a pint after this. Tor, are you going around after this, will you? Are you still watching, Tor?
Oh, and John Digweed's gone way too wide. Oh, no, he's not. He's gone to this. Never mind. John's only just putting those.
Yeah, okay. 19 laps on those mediums, dude. Roberts, 6/10 behind Skunk. Do you think now Roberts can actually... Oh, see, Roberts, look, he's not charging his battery that much.
No, he's just...
Yeah.
He's just not using that power appropriately. He's just shooting it out way too quick, and, you know, he's not charging, he's not conserving, he's using all that power straight away, and that's just not giving him the extra like boost he needs to try and take first place. But
I wonder what way their tires are set. 6 laps to go. Like, I know Skunk has two laps younger tires, but I wonder, has Roberts been saving his tires for maybe make a run for it? Maybe not, but a few laps to go type of thing. What do you think?
Oh, I have no clue, mate. Right now, I'm still trying to comprehend Brundle's spin and like all the battles going on. Skunkburner went a little bit wide there going into that corner there. I can't say, mate.
Three-way battle here. Look at this. It's John Digby with Junior and Stretch as well.
Oh, and it looks like John's fine.
Oh, he goes sideways. John Digby goes sideways. That's it. Burn the back wheels. Get back on track.
Oh, John.
There you go.
Back up into 14th, and it looks like Junior's moving up, but Stretch is gaining on him a little bit.
This battle for the lead is intense, though. It's literally tenths of seconds are just coming going back and forth. It's so hard to see if he's actually gaining on him or not.
Magic Marks needs to get within 3 seconds of EP Roberts to get second place because of the whole penalty situation. But
that's right. I forgot about the penalties.
Yeah, Skunkburner's got 2 warnings. Roberts has got 1. Marks has only got 1 warning.
Magic Man, 1 warning. This is crazy. This is probably one of the better races we've seen in F2.
Senna.
The funny thing is, we didn't see any spins at the start of the race, and now towards the 7-8 laps to go, we've seen 2-3 spins already.
Yeah, it's crazy. On Digweed, 3-second penalty for receiving multiple warnings.
See, Shane and John Digweed are on the soft, same as Chosen, obviously going for fastest lap.
Yeah, but they got to get the top 10, otherwise the lap is invalid.
That's true. That is true. I'm certainly going to need a pint of Coke after this. Oh my god.
Oh, and down the inside goes Shane on Patronus. It's side-by-side battling, and Shane makes the move on Patronus.
I'm ever so quickly going to swap out my headset, because my wireless headset battery's going.
No worries, I will keep on commentating over the whole thing.
That's good, that's good. Literally 2 seconds.
Any warnings for the Magic Man? Only 1 warning. He's only received 1 warning on the... Roberts has got another 3-second penalty. This is not good.
Oh, Roberts, that's handed now to Skunk.
Yeah, Magic Mark. Yeah, it's handed Skunk the win. Skunk has secured first place, and Magic Mark's slowly gaining on Roberts, which means if he can cut down 0.6 of a second, maybe more, he will take second place. And it's a back
Probably
marker
a bit early to say it at
Josh.
the minute, Primus, but who do you reckon is driver of the day so far?
It's hard to say. I've got a couple of people in mind for their performance. So, first of all, I'd have to say a contender is Roberts for the amazing move round the outside he did on Skunkburner at the beginning. But I can't just hand it for one. Can't hand it to him just for one manoeuvre. If I was to look at positions made, in terms of positions made, right now a good contender for driver of the day after a really bad start would have to be Magic Marks. Yeah, I can hear you perfectly.
Oh, great.
I have to say,
different headset.
I have to say Magic Marks.
The Magic Man pulling it out, huh?
Possibly. It's between him or the man with the couch. I have to say, Roberts may have done an amazing move. Well, Roberts has got a second one, so it's
But between Josh McDosh and Magic Mark, who's got more penalties?
Josh has got 2 penalties. He has got 2 penalties, while Magic Marks has only still got 1 warning. So I think if I was to have to give driver data to someone, and then he manages to get past that AI back marker of Josh season 4, I have to say Magic Marks is my driver of the day. I actually have to get to the Magic Man. He drove well, made up 4 positions. He's showing off some really good battles, constantly fighting. I would say Magic Man just slowly edges out for me. How about you, Boda?
There's a few people there. Starting from the back. Junior is up 7 spots, so we gotta give a shout out to Junior. That's a good job from Junior. Pieter is also up 7 spots. He's currently in ninth at the minute as he sits. Joshua Dosh, I gotta give him a special mention because I know he's only up 2 positions, but he's not usually up that kind of far. And as I mentioned earlier on, he's a guy that just is knocking at the door. You're just waiting for a bit of luck to go his way and possibly getting on the podium or winning races. So, yeah, it's between Joshua Dosh and the Magic Man, I guess, at the minute.
Yeah, it's the same thing. I was struggling with really to.
Whoa,
decide.
what's after happening there? Look, Skunks have to pull the 2-second lead on Roberts.
Oh no! Season 4's car had backed up into Peppermint. Got a yellow flag in this third sector. Yeah, I think that was the thing between Season 4's car and Peppermint. Because Peppermint was going past a decent car and then just, yeah.
When I was looking at this though, Roberts was like maybe 5, 6, 7 tenths behind Skunk, and now he's like 2.2 seconds behind him.
Oh my god, Mark is actually going to take 2nd place. Because Roberts has fallen back from Skunk Burner. And now Mark is only 5.1 seconds behind him. If he can maintain this time between him and Robert, Magic Marks is going to take 2nd place.
So the friends are getting 1-2 again. The Skunk and the Magic Man. Yeah, more like Money Man he thinks, but then Magic Mark is in striking distance. Yeah, it's hard to get who you give drivers a day to.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens at the end, but I definitely got to give a special mention to Joshua Dosh because that's a good drive today.
Yeah, that is really good driving that Josh has displayed. Can you hear me well, Butter?
Oh, I hear you perfect. As Patronus gets by a stretch, I'll give a mention to Patronus there.
Oh, awesome. A little bug on my screen. It keeps on saying migrating host, even though everyone's still moving perfectly fine. Oh, yep, we got a little bit of battle. Stretch is definitely catching up to Patronus, but John Digweed is also slipping in the back of that Renault. A 3-man fight for 12th place. It's a good little fight there, shown. And let's see how Stretch is going to try and defend that Mercedes. Stretch has got worn hards, while that Mercedes has got, soft tyres. How is this going to work? Stretch goes a little wide coming out that corner. How is John Digweed going to get by him? He can't.
Oh, John gets very loose.
A little bit of a loose back end there, Mercedes.
But he's on soft stuff.
Oh, Ronix has made a good point in terms of the penalties, which are mentioned before. Magic Marks is in striking distance, but he's struggling for a little bit of grit. The gap's down to 4.6 seconds. So Roberts is either losing time to the Skunk or Marks is cutting down that time.
Junior's getting new front wing. A new set of softs.
This is getting really, really intense.
Sorry, I'm just looking at Junior exiting the pit, waiting for him to pull a Grosjean. No, not going to happen today. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Good night.
Pieter 7 or 8 tenths behind Brundle. 9th place. Brundle has really fallen back. He was up there with the front runners tonight. Just not happening for him, I guess. I guess he prayed too hard for the rain, Primus. What'd you say to that?
Yeah, I think that instant Shane set Brundle back I was going to say though, who's your driver of the day now? We're on the last lap. I have to say, for me, it's Magic Marks.
Yeah, well, provisionally I would say that too, but let's see what happens when the checker flag waves with the penalty situation the way they go. Let's right on board here with Skunk as he finishes up his last lap. It's a back marker of Jake Moore. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, yep, here we go. Sorry, because my mother had just come back from a film. She just wanted to, say hello, and I was like, okay, yeah, hello, and all that. And then I realised that I left my microphone muted, so I tried speaking to him. I was like, butter. Oh yeah, I'm muted.
You should have put your mother on the mic. Would have said hi.
Between Brundle and Paita, side by side, and Paita.
Oh, let's go for it.
No, he can't. Brundle is still there. Last lap battle between the Mercedes and the Renault. They touch wheels. It is very close. Going into the fast right hand, the Brundle's got a little bit wide, but Paita shuts the door. Going in, Paita looks like he's. Oh, Stoneburner wins the French Grand Prix. Roberts finished second place, but with the penalties, Magic Marks takes second place. Man of the cash, where's he coming? He comes fourth. Peppermeat coming up behind him. Yep, Peppermeat takes sixth place. Peppermeat gets fifth. Senna gets fifth. Peppermeat at penalties.
Whew.
Oh, this has been an intense race. That has been amazing. So,
I don't know what to say. Yeah, Magic Mark, definitely driver today. But in saying that, I do got to give a special mention. I know I've said it before. Special mention to the man with the cash, knocking at the door.
He drove superbly.
24 viewers as well. Got to give a thank out to everyone watching the stream as well. Thanks for watching all.
And thank you for being very patient with my bad luck in connection today.
Is Junior going for fastest lap here, I wonder?
Maybe. I actually
look at ZRS.
Yeah.
Oh no, he hits into the wall.
Oh. What was that?
Ooh. No comment.
just a shunt into the wall. Just
maybe he pulled the Grosjean.
Yeah. Ericsson here. Well done to Skunkburner in first place. Magic Marks getting a second place after a good battle through the high end of the midfield, and then Roberts, he still did an amazing move at the beginning and fought well, but those penalties just did him in for in terms of his second place finish. But third place is still better than nothing. So I'll let you go over the grid lineup.
Nice one. So in first place then is Skunk, second place Magic Man, and then in third Roberts, fourth Joshua Dosh, fifth Senna, sixth Peppermint, seventh Briz, 8th Pieter, 9th Brundle, 10th Patronus, 11th Stretch, 12th Joker, 13th John Digweed, 14th Shane, 15th Charismatic, 16th Junior, 17th Jake Moore, 18th Chosen, 19th Josh Season 4, and then 20th is Phoenix finishing up the grid. Let's take a screenshot. Oh, I can't take screenshots.
I did that. I've already taken them, so you're good.
Yeah, Magic Mark didn't get one penalty. Look at that.
Yeah, it's a pretty clean race, and from Skunk. So let's get the guys in and let's get them ready. They're still connecting. We've got Skunk in at the moment, but I just gotta wait for Roberts, and there they are. So make sure you tick your boxes, gentlemen.
Can I just start, if you don't mind, Primus?
Yeah, go for it. You do third, I do second, you do first?
You could do the rest if you want. I just want to speak to Roberts. Man, off the line. Off the line, you went outside of the turn one and you took him, so you did. You went for it and you took him. That start, man. What did you do? Did you have launch control button in the car or something? What did you do?
I don't know, to be honest, mate. I don't think it was my car. It set off that quick. But yeah, I just got as soon as the lights went out, I was on it. And I seen Skunk Burner weren't straight off the line like he normally is, so yeah, I managed to get a good run.
Fantastic. But and how did you feel the rest of the race went for you? It just seemed like you and Skunk were battling so hard, going kind of back and forth, and maybe a bit of mind games, maybe with the pit strategy. I know you pitted first, and then he pitted in second. We were watching it as Skunk was coming out of the pits, and we had the perfect camera angle of the front stretch as you were coming up behind him, and looked so close. How did the rest of the race go for you?
First stint went well. To be honest, I didn't think I had that much race pace. I'd been struggling during the week when I had time to practice. Yeah, I think he had me on straight line speed, and I seemed to close up in sector 1, sector 3, but I just couldn't keep in touch in distance. I was using all my ERS just to keep in touch for when I got into the DRS zones. But no, fair play, he had the pace on me today, so well done, Skunk Burner, for that.
Yeah, no, it was a good race from you, Roberts. At times it seemed like you were struggling to keep up with the ERS. It just looked like your battery was. You're always demanding more of the battery to keep up with the guys, and it just seemed like it wasn't there for you.
Yeah, it was, mate. I got to a point and I knew I weren't going to catch Skunk. So then I just started to concentrate on Mark behind, and I was just using it to keep a 7-second gap to him. And then Chosen's AI car decided to move in the braking zone when I was there, and it pushed me off a bit. And then, because I had some penalties, it fell straight into that gap, so I couldn't do anything from then on. So, yeah, no, well done to the guys. So well deserved to it.
Look, well done, Roberts. Well done on finishing third. Prime's over to you.
Cheers, mate.
Well, Magic Marks, what a race today. You started from near on the midfield. I think you was in 7th place for the race start, and you was fighting through with Peppermeat, with Brundle. You was putting on a really good fight, and then suddenly at the end, once you managed to clear everyone, you started to try and catch Roberts, and then in the end, you take 2nd place. How do you feel?
Yeah, I'm delighted with 2nd place. I'm not delighted with where I started on the grid, because I haven't practiced in the wet at all, which I usually practice on the day. But I thought, right, 7th days we'll have to battle, and I was held up in my first stint with Peppermeat and a bit with Brundle. But I knew I were decent on hides, and then when I got onto the 2nd stint, I just checked how many penalties Roberts had, and it said he had 6 seconds worth of penalties. So I saved me RS the last few laps, and I thought, right, I need to gain that time, just so I can try and hit that 2nd place off him. So gladly it worked out for me, and I got 2nd place. But I wanted to be up front fighting, but it's one of them. I'm happy, definitely happy with 2nd now, starting from 7th.
Well, you drove tremendously, and like the amount of shows that you gave me and Bodder was incredible. I think me and Bodder can definitely agree that this race has definitely been a memorable one with the mental qualifying, with all the rain, and then the amazing battles going on in the race.
Yeah.
And also, you'll be delighted to know that we have awarded you Driver of the Day.
Oh, brilliant! Nice one.
There's a really superb drive. It was tough because it was between you and the man with the cash, but after a superb drive, you did really good. But 2nd place for you, Magic Marks. Well done. Bodder, would you like to interview Skunk or?
Yeah, sure. I don't really mind. I'm easy. We can do 50-50. How about that?
I guess that works. Yeah.
Well,
I'll let you take the lead, bud. I'll let you take the lead.
Skunk, it just looked like you were in control, dude. Like, what was it? Q3, we're in full wet gear, full wets, and Brundle came around, did a lap. Everyone else came around, did a lap, and then you came around and you just blew everyone out of the water. Tell me about
that. It weren't easy, mate. Weren't easy. I was doing first laps. I've done it wet, other than like a couple of online, 5 lappers. Doing some time trials before, and I was saying to Mark it was solid. It was harder than Canada in wet to do a lap. And first runs I just went out where heavy fuel, tried to put a few laps together, but weren't having none of it. Like back end just kept coming round, so I had to go in, put some more downforce on. and the last lap got it.
Tell me about the start. It just looked like Roberts just caught you napping there. Were you daydreaming or what
I just
happened
got
there?
a load of wheel spin. Just
And
revving it, dropped the clutch, dropped
am I
the revs, and then got back on and spun the wheels up like.
am I correct in saying you run without traction control?
Yeah, no traction control.
No traction control. So, because I said that to
And
Primus.
you did that in the rain.
Yeah, I said this to Primus in Q3 because your lap where you obviously said the pole lap in Q3, we rode on board you for the whole lap and we could see your throttle control was absolutely amazing. So, fair play to you on that. That's really good bit of driving there. We couldn't fault you. Like, it was just fantastic. But your race went fairly well. You kind of went a bit long on the mediums though. What was the story with that? Was that the game plan or what we to do?
Well, I wanted to run till lap 13, lap 14 until Roberts pitted. I thought, oh no, I've got to like stop it. I've not done that long on the halves on that setup I was running there. So I went to pit the next lap after Roberts, and my teammate who just retired on track, or so I'm guessing, he ended up going into pits in front of me, so I couldn't get into pits without losing time behind him. So I thought I better go for another lap, and that way I'll lose less time, even on older tyres, than pitting.
Yeah, because
I was real close.
As I was saying to Roberts, we were watching your pit, and on the pit exit, we were on the edge of our seats of who was going to take it into turn one. But it was some good battling between yourself and Roberts. How did the rest of the race go for you?
It was all right. It's not as simple as you said. You know, it seemed like in control. It's not that easy. It's hard to pull a gap round from the straights and trying to keep your ERS up so you can defend and all of that. And Roberts was just putting on the pressure every lap, so there's no real lap.
Shows had an engine boost.
Well, if you have launch control, Roberts, he must have something else, you know.
No traction control.
He
Primus,
ain't got
do you
my
want to
car, that's for sure.
Primus, do you want to ask any questions?
Well, I have to just say to Skunk, it's not really much of a question, but someone that praise where it was, because obviously you wanted to try and beat Roberts in the pit strategy, because obviously he was on the back of you for a good long while, and once Roberts pitted, I noticed the gap between you and him started to close down because I've switched it to the leader time, so the time between leader and that person.
Yeah.
And I think I recall it was 23.3 seconds behind you, so I was calculating in my head, is he gonna do it? Because part of me thought Roberts might just be able to do it, and then the moment you came out of the pits in front of Roberts, and the battle went on from there. Literally, it's like my mental calculator just got thrown out the window because you completely defied my little calculation. I'm like, oh my god! And then, you did amazing there, pit strategy. Roberts was just moments away from getting the undercut, yeah. But that's the thing though. You both drove superbly. Throughout the entire race, Roberts was on the back of you from start to finish. There was no pause basically between you two until eventually near the end Roberts started to slowly fall back because he got stuck behind the desynced car. But still, I don't have much else to say, but well done on a superb drive.
That's on that. Thank you.
Yeah, well done, Matt.
That's on that.
Yeah, well done to all of you. Okay, I think that's pretty much wraps up round 8 in France. Do you know what, Primus? I reckon this will be one where we're at week 21 in Abu Dhabi going, hey, do you remember that race back in France? That was a race.
Oh yeah. Even now, round 8, we can never forget the overtake of the century back in Spain that Roberts displayed.
Oh man!
Oh, he's still winning on about that stupid move.
Yeah.
I'm not 100% sure who we're on. I think it might have been Mark, but
I don't think that would be. I went racing that night.
But still, I agree with you. We'll all look back on this first season and remember the best stuff. And I have to say, even though Spain was really fun to watch from F2, I'll have to say, so far, France has been my favourite that these guys have displayed because so much battles going on. I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Yeah, that was great. Great to watch. So we have F1 now, Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Hope everyone tunes in for it. We got 26 viewers, I think, tonight. So thanks everyone for tuning in. Good to see. Hopefully get more over the coming weeks. That's it. Primus, do you have anything else to add or share?
No, nothing else to add on. You've pretty much summed it up. It's all been perfect.
Nice one. All right, so I guess we'll leave it there, guys. See you Tuesday night.
Cheers, guys.
Guys.